Welcome back to another HABS Daily News with your hockey coach guru, Coach FRENCHY. Episode number 53 today, and we are 1 week before the NHL Draft 2022 in Montreal. So for the next couple of days, it's all about the Montreal Canadiens and the pick for the upcoming NHL Draft 2022. So don't go nowhere. Here we go. Before we start, we invite you, don't forget to subscribe, sharing this video, and below this video, tell me what you think about the Montreal Canadiens pick for the upcoming NHL Draft 2022. So let's dive in and talking about today on the episode number 53, what we have for you guys. First of all, the HABS trade up scenario. What they can do to move up during the next NHL Draft. The next thing, the NHL Draft movement, yes or no? In the last 5 years, finally, the Memorial Cup St. John Sea Dog won trophy by a score of 6-3 over the Hamilton Bulldog. We're going to talk about this game for sure and the William Dufour impact for the Sea Dog. So, guys, what I did here today, I tried to show to you its fun scenario the Montreal Canadiens have to do or they need to do to move up. So if they want to go to the top 10 guy, that would cost them a lot. So example, the Ottawa Senators, they announced to trade the pick number 7. They would like in return another first round pick. They would like to get a forward top 6 or an impressive power forward. And then, of course, a top 4 defenseman. So that would be the cost for Ottawa Senators. Can the Montreal can do this? This is the biggest question we need to figure out in the next couple of days. Now, if they want the Montreal Canadiens possible move to the between 12 to 19, the cost for Montreal is going to be Anderson, Petrie, and Prospect, and possible other picks they have. This all the kind of scenario they can do if they want to move up for between 12 to 19. Now they can also get different scenario, move 26, 32, 33 together, or they move the pick 26, 62, or they move the pick 33, 62 together. If they do that, what they are targeting right now, if they go lower, top 10, I would not be surprised they're looking for Lekeri. They love this kid and they are on the targeting for this draft. Or could be Nazar, Holmgren, or Yurav. The only problem with Yurav is possible Montreal does not want to trade to pick any player from Russia. That's what we heard. But those players are really what they are targeting, the Montreal Canadiens, if they get a top 10 or around 12 to 19. If they pay for the pick number 33, 62, I can see them to move up a couple higher, like 20 to 25th example. The targeting player I think they're looking is Howard, Mazar, or Otland, under Sweden players. Let's move on now for the next scenario. The HABS risk pick, if they don't move anything, they stay where they at, 26, 33 example. The risk is underside a player like Lane Hudson, defenseman, only 5'8", 160. The kid is unbelievable, guys. The skating and the move he does with the puck is how he really shifty with the puck. What he's skating is impressive. Can they take him? That's the biggest question. They can also go with Ivan Mironichenko if he's still available. Again, I heard they don't want to take any Russian players. But if they have him available, 26, it's a high risk. Can they take one? Can they take him? That's the biggest question. Now, at 26, 33, with no risk, they're going to get a solid player there. It's Leon Bichel, big 6'6" defenseman. Owen Pickering, another great defenseman guy. The center, Jimmy Snuggerud and Nathan Gauthier. Two center, Snuggerud performed very well with the team national with USA, and Nathan Gauthier with the Rampart Quebec. The safer risk, if they go with Roger McCarty. If he's a 26 guy, this is a great pick. If Isaac O'War, another great players for Team USA, is still at 26, great pick for Montreal. Kalle Odelius, defenseman, left defenseman for Sweden, 6 foot, great players. Noah Osland, another Sweden players. Tristan Luneau, he's a right defenseman, 6'2", for the Gatineau and the QM, another great. If they want to take a risk pick as a defenseman at 33, Maverick Lamoureux, big 6'6", almost for Drummondville. Warren, another defenseman, and Renzel, another defenseman, 6'5". All three are supposed to be at the middle of the second round pick. Can the Montreal select a guy like this to take a high risk pick? This we don't know. It could happen. So now, what I want to talk to guys is about the NHL draft movement. Before I give you my taking for the Montreal Canadiens, I want to give you a little bit about what happening during the NHL since 2017, 2018, what I learned during those drafts. You know, I've been on each one of them live to follow the draft since 2015. To move up in the draft, top 10, you need a players impact, a picks, first round, and also maybe a second round or a third round with a package deal together. This not happened a lot since 2018, guys. It's happened only 1 or 2 times, and that's it. So usually the top 10 pick is really keep together. At least you do a mega trade involve a solid top 6 player forward or a top 3 best defenseman. Otherwise, they're not going to move up top 10 with only picks or prospect. Now, to move up a few spots, whatever is between 11 to 20 or 20 to 30, if you move up 2 picks, 3 picks higher, the cost usually, guys, is a pick first round, a little bit later after that, and a second round pick or a third round pick to move up. If you want to move up, example, for 15 to 12, but you will cost you pick number 15 and a second round pick earlier to get that spot from 15 to 12 or 15 to 11. If you go to 22 or 28, between those draft pick, if you are a pick number 25th, you want to jump number 22. But that will cost you pick number 25th. It could be a late second round pick or an early pick, a third round pick. Jeff Gordon did it twice in the recent years with the New York Rangers. So it would be interesting if the Montreal can do that, a splash like this next week. My taking and sharing with you today, guys, is this part. I wouldn't be Montreal surprised they move up their pick number 26 or 33. I'll be shocked if they trade to the top 10. I'll be surprised they get a pick between 12, 16. I wouldn't be surprised they get their pick number 18 from Dallas, 19 from Minnesota, or they go a little bit more higher, 22 to 24 with their pick number 26, or they pick 33 to go higher around 27, 28, 29, and they trade the third 33 with another pick together. This all possible. But my taking again, I believe Montreal is going to make a trade to go higher next week in the NHL Draft 2022. Let's move on now, guys, on the HABS assistant coach. We know they lost Luc Richardson. What I believe, they're going to look for Rick Bonus, Guy Boucher, Mark Rickey, Andrew Brunette. A little bit outside the box, Brad Shaw, Steve Spott, or Dan Boy are really where they could looking. I could be really wrong here, but I feel like they need possible 2 people here. One, with experience as a coach or been play in NHL years as a defenseman. Second, a coach been in the league for many, many years behind the bench. A mix of both could be great for the Montreal Canadiens. Not sure what the direction going to do. Francis Bouillon could be another one already worked with the Montreal Canadiens. To conclude this episode number 53, the St. John Sea Dog win yesterday 6-3 over the Hamilton Bulldogs, and they become champion of the Memorial Cup 2022. What a ride for the St. John. What an amazing, great ride also for William Dufour, a player drafted by the New York Islanders, 5th round, 152 overall. Here we go, guys. This complete another episode for the HABS Daily News with the hockey coach, Guru Code Frenchy. Before we leave, we invite you, click on the like, subscribe to the show, leave me below this video a comment, and finally, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great, thankfully Thursday, everybody.